Hey YouTube, it's Paul Winner again. You may have already seen my other videos about my Samsung Vibrant rooted and the Nexus 1. Well, today I have just installed Bionix1.2 firmware for the Samsung Vibrant, so let's go ahead and have a little run through with that. I do apologize for the camera quality ahead. I don't have my camera with me, and I am using the Nexus 1 video camera right now. Supposedly it's supposed to be HD quality 720p, but it might not be that great of a quality. But anyways, let's go ahead and start it up. Some people are asking me about this case I have right here. It's a T-Mobile case from T-Mobile, I guess. It was a $17 case. Great case. I like it. Anyways, that was a quick boot up actually. Sweet to unlock. I haven't installed anything special with this ROM. All I have installed were set CPU and a couple of applications to test run it out. I know it's all blurry and stuff. I do apologize once again for that, but I don't have my camera and won't have my camera for about 10 days or so. So please bear with it, and the quality will get better, hopefully. Anyways, this is created by some Bionix from XDA developers. The first ROM, this is the first ROM boot up, well, besides the initial boot up. Well, he did not run the overclock with it, but you are able to run the overclock, which will push your phone to 1.2 gigahertz. And with set CPU, which is this whole application right here, you're able to set profiles, which allows you to control basically your processor speed depending on your battery, for example, or when the screen is off. That way it does save battery life. I have used this application before, and it's saved me about an hour and a half's worth of battery life. So this is the standard TW launcher. 7 screens. Very smooth scrolling. And this is the same TW launcher is. And all the contacts are still the same. Just scroll it up. They're all there. Groups, history, updates. Log into an SNS account. I don't know what that is. Anyways, let's go to Advanced Task Manager. Basically, this Advanced Task Manager basically says what everything's running here, what's running, and if you can end all the tasks if you want. So we're going to do a little benchmarking here. I'm just going to add a little widget right here. Advanced Task Manager and Samsung widgets. There's the Buddies Now and the Daily Briefing. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I do apologize for the camera quality once again. Let's run the benchmark. Let's just hit that to end all the applications. Let's go to benchmark pi. Basically it calculates pi. Benchmarking pi. And I get 22,859 milliseconds. Decent score. Okay. The next benchmark we are going to use is called LinPack for Android. Compared to the Nexus 1, that one gets about 45 M-flops. Well, it has a high M-flop due to the 2.2 Froyo firmware installed on it. So that's why it does have a higher M-flop. This M-flop is 8.115, which is pretty decent actually. And then we're going to run the quadrant standard. Now I am aware that the quadrant standard is a biased. It does have a biased benchmarking tool. Basically with the lag fix and all, it's able to, I guess, trick the quadrant score into thinking it's a higher score than reality. I mean, it's just there. It's just there for my purposes. It's just there to benchmark it. It's not a true benchmark test. I wouldn't consider it anymore because there's a whole bunch of phones out there that do have I had one viewer comment and said his Droid had a quadrant score of 1,700, and compared the Droid, the first Droid, to the Samsung Vibrant, the Vibrant blows it out the water easily. So it's either the commenter wasn't telling the truth or quadrant standard isn't very reliable. So this basically tests your CPU, your GPU, graphics processing unit, and compared it to many of the other phones out there, such as the Nexus 1, Droid X, normal Galaxy S, Samsung, and I get a score of 904, which is slightly better than a non-rooted Galaxy S, whereas the Droid X gets about 1,100, the Nexus 1 gets about 1,300. Again, I wouldn't trust this benchmarking tool, and let's go to a little game, Doodle Jump. The reason why I do test this little game out, even though it does seem like a simple game, there are ROMs out there that just simply lag because of this game, and I use this game as a little tool for measuring lag, because with another ROM called Eugene373's ROM, I noticed that the doodle just jumps across the screen, and right now you do not see the doodle jumping across the screen at all. So that's a good sign. It does not lag. It runs very smooth, easily. Even though this is supposed to be an easy app to run, it does require a higher end device. So let's end it there. Menu, exit, yes. Okay, so let's go to, let's see, what is it? Okay, there it is. I guess he did not include the MyTouch Music player, which is a program that basically allows you to stream the top 100 songs on the radio or something. Navigation's right there. It's just like another Google Maps. Google Talk is right there. Super user permissions is basically there, right there. And basically it allows you to install rooted applications. Good little thing. Which is basically the purpose of this whole video, because it is a rooted phone. And let's see. Let's go to messaging. Your standard swipe screen is here. Still very accurate, but it's kind of plain to me. I do enjoy the what Eugene has done to his swipe keyboard. He basically added a little glass look to it, and it makes it look a lot better than this. It's just plain, but it does have the swipe, which is good for most people. Let's go to dialer. Call log, dialer, call log, favorite, voicemail. If you type in a number, a little contact right there will start popping up right there, which is a very good thing with TW Launcher. I do like that feature. Let's see, that's pretty much it. Right there, he changed the icons up here, by the way. Just a little, nothing too major. This is a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and sound. Cool little thing. It has a transparent slider screen right here. And yeah, that's basically it. Still a standard TW launcher, except rooted, and it does respond very well. I haven't noticed any lag to it, and basically that's it. Stay tuned for my other videos about the Nexus 1 and the Samsung Vibrant. Hopefully I will be able to get a new ROM onto here and demo it for you guys. And so this is Paul Winter. Please subscribe if you want to keep up with the latest updates.